Hey, St. Lucas. I'm Brandon. I am the director of youth ministries here at St. Luke's, and I've been thinking about just the time that we're in, and for me, it's been kind of a roller coaster. It's been full of ups and downs, um, but through it, I've gotten to spend more time with my family, which has been great. Um, I've gotten to learn a little bit more about myself. Um, Picked up guitar finally, and I've grown in my faith. I've learned to lean more on God and trust God more. Um, but that growth has come through those times where I've been really down on that roller coaster. And when those down times came, they were down times. It was Holy Thursday when there was a song that was sung by Bradley Roberts, and he was singing about just wanting Jesus and nothing else. Nothing else. Just the presence of God. And that felt like that's what I needed at that time. I needed it so bad. I just wanted God to show up. And I know we've been all through those times where we've gone through something and we felt like God wasn't there. Can I get an amen? Then I thought maybe I should just, like the song said, get back to where I started. So that led me to those go-to scriptures that we all have, those go-to songs that we all have. I have a Spotify playlist a mile long, and it led me to one of the first stories that I've connected with, and that's the story, as in Daniel, of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Now, they were sentenced to this fiery death because they refused to bow to a false god because of their faith, because of their strong faith. Now, I like to think I have strong faith, and I know we all do, but sometimes we tend to lean on other things, right? But we all know how that story ends. We all know how that story ends. It's the three of them in the flames, and they're expected to be burning. And then when there's an eye that looks into the fiery furnace, there's not just the three figures that were thrown in, there's four. Now, that story confused me to no end the first time I read through that. But the more I've thought about it, the more I've prayed about it, the more I've gone through in my life, the more I've gone through the fire, so to speak, God has saved me so many times. Not just pulled me through, but pulled me out of the fire. There's a song by Hillsong United called "Another in the Fire," and that song has been on repeat for the past couple weeks for me, because it's been a great reminder and it's been a great hope for me that God is still working, even in the fire. Now, I want the words of this chorus to be our hope, to be our prayer today and for always. There's another in the fire, standing next to me. There's another in the waters, holding back the seas. And should I ever be reminded how good you've been to me, I'll count the joy come every battle, because I know that's where you'll be. Amen. And be blessed, St. Lucas, even in the fire.